can do the full 5 stages of grief so fast.
I go quick through them.
You can do like
I go from like grief to anger to I've been sucking on my diamond. Yep.
it just must be so exhausting about each individual thing your whole day.
Oh, it must be exhausting? That must be exhausting. Last night, for real, I did a daydream that I met Haley Williams, and in my own daydream, I wasn't good enough.
Wait, in a daydream?
One that I was doing. I was laying on my bed, imagining meeting Haley Williams, and being like I'm such a big fan. Like everything you do is great. I love you. I've been a fan for a long time. I love your music. Oh, in my own head, I was like, not even in an objectifying way. Like I don't love you just because you're super duper hot. And then I stopped myself because I went like, what would I offer her?
You're just sitting there thinking?
And I did that, and I got so sad, I put my head under the blanket, and I went, I'm looking up a top of the name, and yet, I'm looking up a pop of the and yet.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good.
It was a horrible day.
You ever do that thing where you're daydreaming, and then you make yourself wait?
What do you mean?
Like your brain skips ahead to the good part of the daydream that you know you're going to do.
Yeah.
But you have to do all the setup.
You're like, no. Wait. Wait. No, he didn't hear it yet. All right, Jay-Z. This is Rat Park, brand new single, and it's still in production. If Timbaland wants to get in on it and like really flesh out these drums, then I would love, because I already fasted forwarded to me being a featured artist on the new Jay-Z record. And it's not even the new one. I got featured on the fucking Black Album. I got featured on the Black Album because I went back in time in this one.
Which I hadn't gotten to yet, so just wait.
Yeah, but I'm not back in time yet. I have to figure out how I got back in time. So I'm skipping ahead too much, and if I don't believe that I went back in time, I'm never going to believe I'm on the Black Album. I'm skipping ahead in the time, and yeah, the Black Album, yeah, I'm tipping up a Jay-Z and more.
I really hope other people can relate to that.
I don't think. Or I hope they can relate to that, and I hope they know that song by Bare Naked Ladies.
Sounds like that. It sounds yeah.
There's a song by Bare Naked Ladies that goes, "Five zipping up on your front door."
Yeah, our year starts with 19.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, right?
Yes,
that's cool. What's cooler, 19 or 20? Like just conceptual, 19 or 20. Like just imagine the numbers in your head. What's cooler, 19 or 20?
I like saying 19 more.
I like saying 19.
Yeah,
but I'm used to saying 19. You know,
2 10s is pretty cool though.
2000. That's got to be cooler.
That's cool.
2000. Someone was born in 2008.
Me? I was born at the turn of the millennia.
2007. 2007? Like you're saying 2000 and then 7? Whoa!
All right.
Who was born in 2000? How old would they be? 17 right now?
Yeah, I guess so.
17 for me was weird.
Okay.
Okay.
I 17 for me, I was a junior. And then I was an 18 for my whole senior and 18.
Uh-huh.
Before we get started, can I really just say to you, good luck, sir?
Yeah.
Like,
oh no, I'm gonna have to carry another episode.
Truly, like,
oh no, I'm gonna have to be the funniest one on this episode too.
I commend you.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to have way more bits than you again.
Last name, wait, first
Ever.
name dead.
First name.
Thanks for being here.
Last name Pool.
Get your. Oh yeah, we can.
First name Kitty. I went in a different direction.
You did.
I went somewhere else.
You did. That's a good.
I went somewhere else.
That was a good misdirect.
But they call me Kitty Pool? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Actually.
Yeah.
They don't fucking call me that. Okay. Hey, don't fucking call me that.
I was imagining a cat in a pool.
And that's what I also was imagining.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you?
The meantime.
Oh no! This isn't good because it's not just that I'm like. It's not just that I don't have the bits. I'm also coming in on them late.
Yeah,
I was like,
tough.
that's funny. No, wait, it is funny.
Wait.
Can we just tell them that I just got back from Vegas just for the context?
That's a cop out.
I'll take it.
It's a cop. I'll cut it out. That's a cutout.
I'm copping it out.
Yeah. Pat did a big Vegas trip, and
but no, I'm
not.
I'm not frustrated that I'm not frustrated. I'm not tired from being in a fun party in Vegas. I'm tired from a series of unfortunate events, a la Jim Carrey.
Oh, you're gonna go Jim Carrey over Lemony Snicket? You really are slow today. You're having a tough one. A la Jim Carrey, who plays Count Olaf in the movie.
All right, just making
and
sure.
you were confused about that. And you didn't know that.
I was making sure. I knew that you knew.
Jim Carrey, Neil Patrick Harris, they both played Count Olaf.
Hey, I'm bringing Jared because he knows. Hey, guys, hold on. Does anyone need to know what happened in the second act of The Cat in the Hat? Hold on. Jared's here.
Quick to the slow. That's what happens in the second act of The Cat in the Hat. They get into the super luxurious omnidirectional whatchamajigger, which is called the slow, but it's supposed to go fast, Cat in the Hat. But the old one used to be called the super hydraulic instantaneous transportolator, and that stands for super hydraulic instantaneous transportolator.
Shit.
Oh, quick to the slow. Fuck people who say that's not a good
That's a great movie.
Movie rules.
That's a fantastic movie.
It's so good. Oh, no, Austin Powers made a bad one. Yeah, right.
Is
man.
that your movie? I was actually thinking about this today. Is that your movie that like you would defend no matter what? Like if anyone brought it up, is it Cat in the Hat? Because I know what mine would be. Is there another example?
There's 150 probably.
Oh, you think so?
I would defend any. I hate people who just get Nickelback about stuff.
Yeah,
The people
I
are
get that.
Nickelback about Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
He's Cat in the Hat and he's got a Brooklyn accent.
yeah.
He was Scottish at one point. Dude, there's
Yeah.
wait, there's a good joke in Cat in the Hat.
Scottish.
He goes, there's a good joke where he's doing something that I think he's like rubbing in something on Mom's dress. He's getting like cupcake mix on it. And they're like, stop, that's Mom's dress. And he's like, oh, this filthy thing? And then they're like, she was going to wear it tonight until you ruined it. And he goes, honey, it was ruined when she bought it. Are you kidding me, dude? When that movie come out? 2011? 2007? 2007? That is way cooler.
2007.
1994 is my year, 1994. And you're 5?
Yeah.
1994. 1994 is cool. 2007 is way doper.
It's cool. Sounds good.
You are
What? I don't know what you're saying.
asleep right
I really
now.
don't know what you're saying.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
You popped a look at guys. He popped an NA beer.
Sam Adams.
Pat does not do substances, and he's been on this fucking weird thing about drinking non-alcoholic beer lately. He started it in support of a friend of ours who was trying to stop drinking.
Well, partially.
Yeah. And it just has become a thing where Pat's like, who wants to have some cold ones, and cracks a fucking non-alcoholic Sam Adams.
It's cool to feel like I'm part of it.
I don't know. I don't know, man. He comes back from like this big exhausting trip from Vegas. He's like, you know what I need? You know what I need to I had a stressful day. I had a stressful drive. God, do I need a beer?
Sam came downstairs, and for real, I was going, yeah.
You're packing it like a fucking, like it was Grizz Wintergreen. You're just,
Yeah. That's a dip.
all right. You're a fucking dip, dude.
Aw.
Stop it.
Woo.
That's enough.
Nice.
Fist down.
How
You're
was-
not getting any that you earn. I talked to a lot of people today. You're not getting anything that you don't earn on this episode. I swear to God.
The number of people you talk to would you've got like a good base level for what it means to get good stuff going. You're saying?
Mhm.
Oh, interesting. I
have a high counsel.
I keep counsel.
I do keep counsel.
No. Don't.
With it too. I didn't have a Shakespeare quote off the fucking cuff like that. That's unfortunate.
I listened to the episode of Keegan and
Keegan and Pete Holmes for 2015.
yeah, for that you asked me to listen to. I was thinking about it because I just went woo, and they were saying how it's funny to go woo. Yeah. They were saying that was funny, but I wanted to say that I wish it was my idea to listen to that.
Why?
I just have like a bad you were like, listen to this, it's good homework, and I was like, fucking. You know what? Why don't you? And my dad too, huh? Just and that's,
Why don't you put down the beer, buddy? Why don't you put it down? Because you're wasted off that thing. Okay?
I can stop. I can stop these non-alcoholics.
Hey,
Whenever these
Put it
NA
down.
beers, whenever
hey, you put that down.
you
bet I'll put it down.
that would have been good for
You're
me.
stone cold and two fucking non-alcoholic beers
That would
together.
have been so good.
You bet I'll put it down.
That would have been so good for me to say.
I know, but you can't say anything today, so I'll be picking up your punchlines too. God.
No, but you know
Who
that
saddled me with this?
you know that thing when you got homework or like anyone tells you to do anything.
Yeah.
But it was
You were gonna do it, or maybe like you wouldn't have done it, but somebody somebody comes and goes
Someone
like, hey,
else's
just by the
idea.
way, make sure you do this. You're like, no.
is that
Oh, is it
upside
again?
down?
Is it again?
Yeah.
Look, it's never me. All right,
It's-
I
no,
know I
it's
gotta
not-
be.
it's not you.
You should be checking for this because I'm setting up every other
other
goddamn
thing. No,
thing.
you're right. Well, so but then the episode
Now it smells like beer in here, dude. All you did was make me think I'm associating you with alcoholism for
You're
real.
getting contact drunk.
I'm getting no.
That sounds
No, you're getting really actually drunk. There's how much alcohol is in this? Because there's an amount.
Hey, this is a real beer.
That's a real beer.
Yes. What, my fourth? No.
Non-alcoholic beer turning into gateway beer is so stupid, and you're ruining the concept of it.
That's what I would do too. That sounds exactly like
Ruining
something
the
Pat would
concept
do.
of non-alcoholic beer by making it gateway beer.
I'm trying nicotine patches. I'm trying them. I'm seeing what
Yeah.
it's like.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
Oh, if it's
never,
like that,
Never had a cigarette in my life.
dude, my head's going. My head's buzzed up, dude. I'm getting a wicked head buzz from this, dude. You're a gateway Boston guy.
And,
You're doing non-alcoholic Sam Adams. You're that is the gateway to being a Boston
being
drunk.
from Boston.
To being a Boston drunk is non-alcoholic
Yeah,
Sam Adams. I'm getting a wicked headbutt off of this thing.
But the second feeling I had from listening to the episode was that it is so good. I can see how that comedy would help us improve our show and help us improve our flow. And then I thought, it's Pete Holmes and Keegan-Michael Key. Fuck off, Jared. Yeah, we should be Michael Jordan and Michael Phelps and Michael Jackson and apparently be named Michael if we want to be the best. I'm realizing
I'm sorry
as I'm
that
talking.
comes so hard to you to think that way about yourself. You know? I don't think Michael Jordan would have ever won those 6 rings if he didn't think he was Michael Jordan.
Oh man, that's
You know, is he Michael Jordan because he's the greatest, or is he the greatest because he's Michael Jordan? You ever think about that? The answer is neither. The greatest basketball player of all time is LeBron James. Yeah, man.
No,
I get it.
it.
I get it. No, I get it. I have an ego thing, all right? I think, for real, that I could be the very best like no one ever was.
Yeah.
You know, and not enough of my friends
a Pokemon ref.
could catch them and take that test and train them
They're just trying to
as
remember
their
it
cause.
now.
I can't remember it. No.
Why?
Not a lot of my friends are willing to travel across the land searching far and wide.
What?
You know, but I am.
What a crazy.
Because I believe that you could teach Pokemon to understand the power that's inside Pokemon.
Don't just. No, you're doing the thing I do, where if you just say enough stuff I like, I'm on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Go on.
Oh, yeah, we'll just listen to Keegan-Michael
Yeah,
Key and
yeah.
Pete Holmes, the 2 famous, most funny people on the planet. All right.
No, that's
They're good. They're funny.
Could be like Pokemon, though. Wait, what? What'd you say? In what way?
You know, you got to think that maybe there's some kids out there that'll go, oh, I wish I was as funny as Pat and Jared.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Welcome back to The Meantime
Oh.
on Adobe Radio.
This is our first time saying that in 3 episodes, so we're still.
Welcome to The Meantime on Adobe Radio.
Meantime,
Meantime, baby.
Meantime.
Meantime, baby.
It's the What's the funniest part of it you could hang on? Yeah.
Welcome to Adobe Radio's The Meantime.
On
Weird to start with Adobe Radio. Welcome to The Meantime on Adobe Radio.
Welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Pat's wasted.
And tired.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not wasted.
Wait, yeah, you agreed to it. Pat is tired, and so he's acting wasted, and he's drinking non-alcoholic beer. I don't know why he's doing that.
If you're just joining
If you're just if you're listening only on audio, the sounds of crinkling, burping, and farting are coming from Pat's microphone. Is because he is wasted on non-alcoholic beer.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. What?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
This is our show.
I know, I'm
Dude, go to bed. If you want to take a sabbatical, sit over in that chair. I'll just do the whole podcast
No,
myself.
I feel good.
Listen,
Well,
I got a
I
lot to
don't,
talk
but
about
I-
Shakespeare.
No, not again. Really?
No.
Okay, good.
No, I got nothing left. That
I mean,
was a fucking dud.
I had fun. I had a good time.
No, you had too much fun because you were going, and what happens next?
Yeah, I know.
And then what?
Do you want to do one of your things?
Do you want to have a panic attack right now? What's going on with you? You went, do you want to do one of your things?
I could talk about my drive.
Do you want to do one of your things?
That's kind of like Tom Segura when he talks about his mom.
You're like Igor. Do you want to do one of your things? Is that a Transylvanian accent? Where is that accent?
I always forget about the Transylvanian. It's Transylvanian, but it's also in the corner. It's Transylvanian.
Do you want to do one of your things?
Master?
Does he also say blah, blah, blah?
Blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah, blah.
The Transylvanian accent reserved for only Dracula and Igor.
Yeah.
And no other human person who has ever walked the fucking face of the planet. Well, welcome to my... Who else would... Could you imagine the president of Transylvania?
I thought you were going to say the president of the United States. Transylvanian Trump or Biden.
Trumpsylvania?
Trumpsylvanian.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's brutal.
That's tough. Wait.
We can get the fingers up, but from there...
We can get the fingers up.
There, hold on.
We can get the fingers up. I'm gonna go real quick into an Antonio Banderas. It's gonna
Will it?
It's gonna go so quick. I'm not good at Transylvanian. Who practices their Transylvanian?
Nobody.
We got to build the wall.
But can you do? We've got to.
No, you're doing too much of both. You just got to say Trump stuff.
No,
We got to build the wall. We got to build because it's too. Trump does New Yorker. And New York has nothing in common with Transylvania.
If you can get the tongue to roll with the rasp.
No, there's no way.
Funny.
What you're setting me up for is failure. Okay, what you're asking for is perfection. Okay, and that's insane.
What?
All right? Just going. We've got to build the wall. That's a good punchline. But because you're sleepy and dumb as fuck and born dumb, you're expecting me to do things that can't even be done.
Sounds like you can't.
So now I'm saying, like, my thing that would have been a good punchline, we've got to build the wall, is now only the second or third funniest thing that could exist in this joke.
I should start.
And you can't even do it. You're waiting for me to supply it for you because you can't do an impression of something.
We've got to build the wall.
Jabba the Hutt. Don't do any more of that because that's that dude from episode 1. Republic Gladys don't welcome me, only money.
Yeah. What?
Watto.
I was gonna say Watu.
Sebulba. You're welcome. You're welcome. Us later.
Yeah, you are welcome. Us later.
Yeah.
Should we explain to them that we just cut a bunch of stuff?
We cut a bunch of stuff because I said stuff you can't say. And nothing I wouldn't say in public. Just nothing that Pat would be cool with me saying.
I'm gonna stop.
I'll leave that shit in. All right.
When you're getting on me about not wanting to be good enough, I'm gonna start telling you that the things are impossible. That's what I was like, do a Transylvanian Trump, and you're like, an impossibility.
Yeah. Well,
it
listen,
could never be done.
It'd be like if you were telling me, hey man, could you play an Aeonian Mixolydian? I'm like, those are two different modes, son. I can't just make those two modes sit together. That would be an entirely different thing.
I kind of feel like you are the guy to try, though.
I'm just saying, no, you can't.
Think about it for a sec.
All right. No, quit setting me up for failure is what I'm saying.
No, but I know you like a challenge.
Blah, blah, blah. Welcome to my castle.
Dude, that's fucking it.
All right, well, listen. I wanted to set me up actually as a man who could do the impossible. That was a long game. I knew I could do it. You're talking to the pro. You're talking to the man right here.
I feel like normally when people are tuning into the past 5 episodes, stay caught up, but listen to our whole show.
Jesus.
I feel like
Christ.
people, when they're tuning in, we're both on like a pretty good level of funny banter, and I feel like you're up here and I'm down here.
I feel that way too.
Hopefully it will balance the same.
No, I feel sharp as a nail.
Those lines of cocaine that you railed before we started this are doing you wonders. Thank goodness we don't have a camera on this snow-covered table.
Sharp as a nail.
They say you shouldn't mix Adderall and cocaine, and yet
Who said that? No one with a PhD, I hope.
Surely not someone on
Surely not your primary care physician.
not someone on the board.
Not the Surgeon General. Not someone on the board. Me and Pat are big drug guys, so this is why that makes the joke really funny. What you guys don't know about us is that we're really big drug guys, so that's... And you know when people are big drug guys, they say we're really big drug guys. That's how they describe themselves to other people.
We're really big into drugs.
We're really big drug guys. We're really big into doing drugs and having them. Having drugs and doing them.
Can you remind me to tell you a story about that once this is over?
Big drug guys?
Yeah.
Sure, I got you.
Just remind me when the pod's over. And if you want to hear
this
that...
is about Pat doing drugs.
No. It's...
Hold on, Pat's going to blindside me with being like, dude, I ate a perk 30. All right,
No, bro.
I chewed it up and blew a bubble.
Bro, it's not. Dude, it's a different thing. I'm gonna tell you.
Pat doesn't do drugs at all, so like the story's gonna be like, dude, I took 3 vitamin C pills and felt God's presence on my lap.
No, it'll be funny. You'll
right.
like it.
Okay.
And they won't get to hear it.
Talk to me.
That's the best part about the show is all the stuff they won't get to hear. I want to tell you about this trip. Oh, okay. Or if you got something else going on, you can.
Oh, were you gonna start being funny soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Hmm?
Are you good?
I can't say her. I can't say her name. I can't say her name anymore.
All right, I understand that. So, but you're fine.
Scathing text. Scathing text. Woo! Got me good too.
I can see that. I can see that.
Got my ass. Got me good.
Hey, just want you guys to know. Can't say her name and scathing text.
Scathing text really fucking put me right in my place.
When you tomorrow.
Who do I think I am?
Later on today, use scathing with someone else.
Oh, I use scathing.
No, not you.
Oh, the folks at home.
I know you haven't used it in a while.
Also, try to use the word saunter in a sentence. I won't define it for you.
That's the mean times 2 words for you.
I'll tell the mean times 2 words. The classic segment that y'all grew and loved. It grew up and loved growing up to. The 2 words of the meantime. The legendary, the mythical folk hero, the folk story
Seinfeld
of
Howard Stern.
The mean times 2 words.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. We're talking Richard Pryor. We're talking fucking Gene Hackman. Okay.
We're talking Gene Wilder.
I was going Gene Wilder.
We're talking Gene Simmons.
We're going Gene.
We're talking the genes they used to make the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
We're talking about the jeans, the Levi's denim. We're talking about the mean times 2 words, and that is something you guys all know, which is you go home and you try to use the words saunter and
scathing.
And scathing.
You know you got that old pair of Levi's, and you know you got 2 words for the day.
And you
as you always do.
So go home, and then what you're going to do is you're going to mail in your results to our P.O. box.
And that's...
Which only exists in 2004.
You can email us.
It's kind of like that Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock movie about the mailbox. You put them in a mailbox in 2004, and we read them now.
She's just not that got mail?
Speed. Wait, that is Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock in Speed. Yeah, it's like that one movie with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock with the mailbox. Speed.
It's like that one Keanu Reeves movie with the mailbox, The Matrix.
The Matrix? The Matrix 2 Reloaded? The Matrix 3 Revolutions? They didn't make a Matrix 4, so... just those 3.
They did.
Just those 3.
And just
those 3 really incredible sci-fi movies. Just The Matrix, best sci-fi movie ever made. And then the 2 sequels to The Matrix, misunderstood but still good. And then just those are the only 3. Maybe even the Animatrix. You ever watch the Animatrix?
I've heard it's cool.
It's very cool. So,
no, I've only seen the first 3 Matrixes.
What do you mean the first 3? You've seen the 3 Matrixes?
I've seen the 3.
That's cool.
I also haven't seen the
Those
Animatrix.
movies are cool, man.
Do you have a deep encyclopedic knowledge of the director's cuts of those movies as well?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Hey, man, who the fuck do you think?
Who are you speaking to? Yeah, I fucking do.
Just before I answer that, could you...
Before we get started here, what do you take me for? A loon? A fool?
Just before we get into it, if you would be so kind as to hop all the way off my dick. Just
It seems right now that you're keen to be bouncing on my wood. Do you mind hopping the fuck off? Do I have a deep encyclopedic knowledge of the extended cuts of the 3 Matrix movies? Yeah. I bet you think Neo's the one, you fucking asshole.
just like how don't worry, I'll get there. Don't help. I'm gonna get there.
Okay.
Like how Harry Potter's not the chosen one. Got there.
But I feel like that's more of a fan theory.
Oh, really?
I feel like that's more of a fan theory that Neville's really the chosen one.
I thought dumbass bitch face horror.
She
bitch
also but
was...
you can't be writing a book and then after put new shit in there. That's what she likes doing.
Yeah.
She likes to. Did you call her whore
I
bitch?
did. I'm sorry.
Pat is so sorry for that. All right. He had a long drive, and we're keeping this in. He had a long drive. He really, and I'm being so serious, does not talk like that. And this is a very weird version of Pat I'm getting today. He just called J.K. Rowling fucking whore bitch. He doesn't act like this usually. Usually he's like the most respectful. In fact, the other day, earlier today, I was referring to this girl and I was talking about how this girl was like fucking someone and he was like, "Hey man, you're being crass." You know what I mean? Like
you can't leave
I can leave that in, yeah.
You can.
Yeah, I can.
I just don't.
Of course I can. All right, listen to me.
No, that's
we were talking about
I would never call
Neville.
It's just,
I would never call J.K. Rowling a whore bitch.
I would never call her a whore.
But and that's the weird thing is that I would. No, I think it's more of a fan theory that Neville is the chosen one. But Agent Smith is the one, I think.
Oh, wait. Isn't Agent Smith like in charge?
So you're like barking up the wrong tree fully. Right? Right? Because in charge of what? Isn't Agent Smith like in charge? I apologize. I thought I was speaking to somebody who had seen the movies maybe and was interested in having a conversation about the movies. It'd be as if, I walked up to you and I was like, "Hey, Pat, isn't like, I don't know, what do you fucking like?" Yeah,
you're barking up the wrong tree fully.
Hey, Pat.
Oh, so you really have no idea who you're messing with.
Wow. Be like, "Hey, Pat, Digimon, aren't they kind of just Pokemon, you know?"
Yeah, that would.
Uneducated ass.
Yeah, that would.
What a fucking lame thing to say. Isn't he like in charge?
Which one's Agent Smith? Just remind me. Or we could talk about
Why
something
did you
else.
bring it up?
I thought.
Why did you get me on it? If you were going to.
It's too late now. I can't. There's nothing I can do from here. Now we've got to do it. I'm sorry. You're right.
Why did you get me on it?
You're right. I'm sorry.
If you just haven't ever seen it.
You're right. I'm sorry.
What do we do? Like, I'm so excited to talk about The Matrix. And you're like, and Morpheus, he's black, right?
Look, you have to look at one of the cameras.
Hey, Morpheus, right? And Morpheus was born with Kung Fu? What does that even mean, Pat? That's something you said.
It was.
And Trinity's like 3 of them, right?
I did all the math of the cameras not being able to see your eyes. And I was like, wait.
And Cypher's the guy that eats steak, right?
Trinity's like 3 of them.
Yeah. Do you know how many names Aragorn had before he was?
No.
That's enough. We're not doing it.
You
We're
said
not doing it.
Time.
No, I was just setting you up for.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm holding your hand real. The
the
whole episode, I'm holding your goddamn hand.
I said good
dude.
luck.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Not because I want to.
No.
Because I got to.
Oh, you wouldn't.
You know?
You would.
I'm like Sam and Frodo. You know?
Sure.
And you're like the One Ring on account of you're weighing us down.
That's what I said.
Us, me too.
Yes.
You know what was a for real like thing I had to stop. I'm still trying to stop doing it. Is calling myself us in my head.
You could do it British.
What do you
mean? Like why are you having a laugh with us?
No.
You do it British.
Just to myself in the mirror. Like just to myself in the mirror, or just by myself while I'm talking. I go like, we're good.
Like your Venom?
Like, we're good. Everything's good. Like, I tripped on mushrooms on accident.
No. I kind of get that.
And I go, we're fine. We're fine. And or I'll go like if I look in the if I look in the mirror,
they were just on the concrete.
I do my hair. I go, look at us.
I feel like you're fine. Why is that? Why you gotta stop doing that?
Just because it's like, who's us?
It's
me and who?
I feel like it's just
who's in there? Me and who else? What is your name? What are your intentions? Funny. When I want him to speak, he is silent.
like Willem Dafoe in Spider-Man 1.
Yeah. It's both me just devouring that pack of donuts. It's just both me just slamming that 12-pack of Glazed Krispy Kremes that I bought. That we bought. You are nothing without me, and I'm fucking slamming 2 Krispy Kremes.
You're the Green Goblin for junk food?
For junk food, yeah.
What have I done?
What have we done?
Among a sea of finished quarter pounders, among a bunch of... Oh, God.
Oh, God.
It hurts. I did what you didn't have skill. You lacked conviction.
It hurts. I'm never going to be hot enough, and Haley Williams is going to keep rejecting me in my mind's eye.
How many minutes can Jerry go without mentioning LeBron? Challenge.
It's going to go, we're going to fuck up now because I want to talk about the Olympics.
Oh, no, that's perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot you wanted to do that.
So,
I see what you meant. Did you want me to go a while without talking about LeBron?
Because the very next thing I wanted to talk about. Did you watch any of the Olympics?
Not a single frame.
I can't wait to explain it to you. So, every 4 years. No,
but the winter ones are also every 4 years. So what happens?
Every 2 years you get Olympics.
As soon as you're done watching Shaun White, guess what?
You can watch Nigel Houston. Check it out. Listen. The Olympics are so fucking cool, dude. And this year they're in France. And fuck France, dude. Who gives a shit about no goddamn France? Not me. I want to make an enemy with every European country I can.
No, France has got to stop pretending, bro. There's no fucking way, dude. Stop. You think you've got us fooled? You don't. Shut the fuck up.
I agree with that sentiment.
Obviously not.
Shut the fuck up, France.
Of course not. It's not that way. Of course it's not.
I don't think I'm catching exactly what you're doing.
The speaking, the how they treat people,
the
food, the place, the air, the art. No, you didn't. Of course you didn't. Tell us where you got those.
Italy.
Sure. I don't know. Probably, right? I mean, they must have from somewhere.
Somewhere. Couldn't have been them.
Couldn't.
Oh, because fuck France, right? So listen, I couldn't give a shit about France, right? But they hit some pretty good opening ceremony. Opening ceremony.
Oh, no.
They got, the boats are coming in. Every country's got a boat. And they're coming across the River Seine, right? And, who's that? Is that Turkmenistan? Look at Turkmenistan. They're going crazy. Is that Azerbaijan? Look at Azerbaijan. Motherfuck. Look at Azerbaijan. Oh, they're going wild out here. Is that Israel? Everyone boos. Everyone boos Israel. The minute they come.
Really?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Everyone boos Israel.
I didn't even think of that.
Everyone boos Israel. Everybody cheers Palestine.
Wait, when you say everyone, you mean
me?
Well, yeah, you, but the world?
The world. The world booed Israel, right? And almost every event that they're in. All right, so check it out. So Israel comes down, and they're like, "What's two?" And everyone's like, "Everyone but you." And then, like, Palestine comes down, and everyone's like, "Fucking yeah! Yeah!" All right, and then you keep going. And then you keep going. Oh, my God, is that Canada? Good for them. They got one. And then what is that on the horizon? Is that what I think it is? Look, hark. Hark. Coming up the Seine, is that the U.S. boat being led by LeBron James holding the American flag on the front with his foot up like goddamn George Washington crossing the Delaware?
I didn't.
USA! USA! USA!
I didn't.
It is the single most majestic image.
Didn't see
I
that.
ain't fucking like it here, dude. I hate America, dude.
I know.
He came across and I was like, oh my fucking God, burgers and dogs and barbecue and fucking. I was going fucking crazy. They not like us. They not like us. I was going. It was crazy. It was LeBron James at the front, and he's like,
Yeah,
with the American flag up.
Yeah, with the captain.
Oh my God, and he's just the greatest man of all time. Listen, so I get into it, right? I'm like, these Olympics are gonna rule. The first, like the opening. Well, I don't really exactly know where this happens, but basically they have fucking. It was made for me, dude. It was made for me. They have like this hooded figure that looks like Lord Voldemort on a mechanical horse that's like trotting across the top of the River Seine. And I'm like, oh my God, that looks Lord of the Rings as fuck. That's so cool.
Yeah.
They show up. They're like, welcome, it's the revolution, like Les Mis style. And they zoom in to a big villa, and it's Marie Antoinette holding her decapitated head in her arms, and she's singing in French about some shit. And then what the fuck happens? Pyrotechnics. It's the metal band Gojira. What? And Gojira is opening the fucking Olympics with pyro and headless Marie Antoinette.
Why is Gojira there?
Because they rule. Because they're fucking awesome? And maybe they're French?
Oh, are they?
I don't know. I don't know why they were there. Lady Gaga was there. Lady Gaga, but she didn't even make a splash. I was like, oh, it's Lady Gaga. Whatever. Lady Gaga. That's fun.
It's hard to compete with Gojira.
Yeah, Gojira comes up.
How did I not see any of this?
I don't know, dude, because you're not a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. Dude, so check it out. If you're not plugged into the Olympics, dude, we're fucking winning, dude. We're picking up medal after medal after medal. Did you know that no one surfs, only us? Bet you didn't know that.
Wait, how do they even have a category?
Because they're in Tahiti.
wait.
The surfing is happening in Tahiti.
Oh.
Yeah, because if you go surf in France. And it turns out no one's ever been on a surfboard except for American people. The United States is surfing.
It just got Beach Boys on the whole time.
Yeah.
They've got no clue.
Yeah, dude.
They have no
USA
idea.
stands for Us Surf Awesome.
Us surf awesome.
We're like, that's not even grammatically correct. And we like punch the other guy on the fucking skateboard. Yeah, you nerd. I'm trying to get pitted. Oh, so pitted. So look, dude. Shaka, dude. Listen to me. So we start winning, right? We're winning events after events after events. And look, I'm not going to pretend we're in first place. All right? We're not in first place.
Who's in first place?
First place is Australia.
Oh.
Second place is China. Third place is America.
Boy.
Australia and China, as of this recording, is 4 gold medals. Tied for first, 4 gold medals. And we have 3 gold medals tied for the next, 4 places.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
Wait, how many events have they done?
A lot. So let me tell you something interesting about those stats, right? Australia has 7 medals, I believe. China, maybe 8. We have 12. We have 12 medals. Okay?
Yeah.
So we got 3 gold. We have 12 in total.
Okay.
That's goddamn 33% more than the second best.
Yeah.
We're mopping it up, dude.
Uh-huh.
Turns out no one in the world swims except for Australia, though, so that's fucking tough. They're the only people who swim, it turns out. But listen, we won 2 gold medals in swimming, I believe.
I like how you're describing this.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what.
Got to swim to get there.
Let me talk to you about something. This is something I want to get you involved in. The women's water polo team, the American Olympic women's water polo team.
Gotcha.
All right? So, excuse my French.
That's
These
where
bitches can play.
That's where they
All
are.
right? Yeah,
They're in French.
Excuse my French. These whore bitches can play. Why did you say that earlier? All right, listen. I'm going to reference it again. No one has ever played water polo before, it turns out, and I think they invented it. No one is beating these guys. No one is beating this team, and so here's something that you're going to love. I'm learning that some of the Olympians, the sports aren't so glamorous. Like water polo, not that glamorous a sport. Compared to NBA basketball, like water polo comes in second as far as how cool that is.
Yeah.
And
Like just between those two?
just between those two,
Okay, right.
water polo is a very close second to being as cool as the NBA.
If you're
Women's
only
water polo.
counting those two.
Just those two. And it turns out that some of the Olympians had to have like multiple jobs to pay for like life while they were training and while they're competing and just doing water polo.
I can see how this would be cool.
Right. Now, I'll pay you $100 million if you can tell me what angel investor came through and saved these girls and made sure that they could focus on water polo.
Could I actually guess?
No, it's Flavor Flav.
Yeah, boy!
And he said, for real, like, they inspired me. And these athletes are working really hard, and they're dominant, and no one has been playing water polo as good as them for years now. And I just wanted to make sure I could take that off their plate and like really support this team. And if they win gold, they all get a clock.
Did he say
He
that?
said if they win gold, they all get a clock. But he didn't say it like LOL. He didn't say it
No,
he didn't say it like
he wouldn't. He
didn't-
shan't.
He didn't do cry laughing emoji. He was like, if they win, they all get a fucking clock.
That's so sick. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
And then they went up against, I think, Greece and blew the fucking doors off. 15-6, I believe, was the final score.
We should have started the show with this. Can I watch this right? Where is it?
It's on Peacock.
I need to watch that.
Streaming live on Peacock and watch your replays there. But
I cannot explain to you how much more meaningful and important and special it would be to me to receive a gold medal from the Olympics versus a clock from Flavor Flav. It is not even close. Clock's way up here, dude. Gold worked my whole life. Worked really hard for this.
are you fucking kidding me?
A clock
From Flavor of Love?
and he
goes, yeah, boy. And then, motherfucker, Team USA basketball.
Yeah.
The Monstars versus Serbia.
Yeah.
Space Jam versus Serbia.
They are the Monstars.
They are fucked up
It's
good,
cra-
dude.
it's
We blew them
crazy.
out by like 25.
It's fun to have all your favorite pals together.
Oh my God, it was like, LeBron James comes down the field. He kicks it to Steph Curry, who kicks it to Devin Booker. Devin Booker going inside, kicks it back out to LeBron. Alley-oop to Anthony Davis. Score!
Yeah, it's quite the team up.
Holy shit, dude.
When you have-
Jason Tatum didn't even come off the bench for the whole game. Jason Tatum didn't play. He won a championship just now.
You've got all your action figures. It doesn't matter where they're from. yeah.
Yeah.
And now LeBron and Steph are friends.
And then, yeah, and they do a cool high five. And then Kevin Durant comes in the game. Kevin Durant's coming off an injury. Kevin Durant comes in the game, just bangs a three the minute he steps foot on the court.
Really?
He comes in and just like a kind of a long three, splashes it immediately, and then he went 3 for 3 from 3
Oh my God.
and 5 for 5 from the field. He was just shooting perfect.
Wow.
Just canning them left and right. LeBron James, Old Testament, L'America. He's the greatest basketball player that has ever lived. He's fucking fantastic. He's 39 years old.
Yeah.
His 22nd season and still somehow in his prime. He's so good.
Yeah.
It just filled me with a lot of American pride, which I don't have a lot of for the rest of the 4 years.
Winter Olympics.
I still don't. I'm rooting for other people. In the Winter
Oh,
Olympics.
yeah?
They're just better.
Yeah.
You know, I'm rooting for Canada all the way.
Japan's really cool at
Sweden.
skateboarding.
So Japan is unfortunately really fucking good at skateboarding. It's uncanny. But what I'm gonna say though, I watched the women's street skate.
Yeah.
And
Was Rob Deerdeck doing the voice?
no, it was Ryan Sheckler.
Was it?
It was Ryan
Fun.
Sheckler. Ryan Sheckler was out there.
Hey guys, I remember.
Yeah, no, he's saying stuff. He's like, dude, and that is hard to get into.
Yeah.
All right, so she's going for basically like a kickflip crook, and you got to get the pinch on that. And a pinch is when you because they have to tell it's the Olympics, they have to tell the world.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was really fun.
That's cool.
And they were calling stuff like big spin flips because they couldn't use like so much shorthand.
Wait, really?
Like you can't say big flip, you got to say big spin flip. Like doing too much colloquial is a little tough. So there's like a standard from what it seems.
There's like
to
an
me.
Olympic standard of what the trick.
I don't know.
should be?
It might even be just a street league standard of how everyone calls the tricks. But I'm like big spin flip. That's interesting.
Sure.
Anywho, but yeah, I'm watching the women's street skating. We got a couple girls in there. Poe Pinson, shout out Poe Pinson. 19 from Florida.
Cool name.
The only reason she didn't, and I think the other person was Zoe. I'm gonna fuck up. Whatever. They were both really interesting skaters, but neither one of them were set up for success because Poe Pinson, she was having way too much fun. She was so stoked that she was in the Olympics, doing street league in the Olympics.
Interesting.
And she was trying crazy shit and not landing it and going for like 540s transition. She's not like skating the rest of the park like everybody else is, which is like points for originality.
Yeah.
She just came at it like too hippie to win the gold, right? And she was like stoked. She would fall down and she'd be stoked.
Yeah.
Like, that was fun.
Yeah.
And then the other girl who I can't remember her name, she was on her like P-Rod shit. Sorry for everyone who I also am into skateboarding, and I'm going to reference stuff that you might not be aware of. There's a skater named Paul Rodriguez.
I'm not sorry.
Kind of famous for coming at skate. He would come at street league from every stance. He'd go switch, fakie, fucking nollie. He would do every stance that you can do. He would come at tricks like that. And that's what this girl was doing. She was doing everything switch.
Cool.
So she skated regular, and then she would be skating goofy. That's how I skate. I skate goofy.
Yeah.
So she would come at it just basically left-handed and try all this stuff, which was ambitious, but ended up not winning her a ton of stuff. So she couldn't score well. Poe Pinson couldn't score well, and then the top two were two Japanese skaters because they're like
so good
Japan
at
and
skateboarding.
Brazil are insane at skating.
Brazil.
Japan, Brazil, America, I think are the three countries
I see.
that are really good. But I think there was a Chinese skater who might have been third place.
Cool.
Really super talented Brazilian skater. She was like 16 or something like that. She was super young.
That's cool.
And she looked like a young Nija out there.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. But I didn't lose any fucking sleep over that because I immediately reminded myself that we got Nija Houston.
Yeah.
Who's just gonna win gold.
He's kind of back. Not that he like really fell off.
Yeah.
But I remember when he lost Street League, he was feeling weird.
He's
he like made it very public on Instagram that he was feeling weird.
I told my dad about Nija Houston about how he's for skateboarding Kobe Bryant. He's Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant for skateboarding because he's the only guy I can point to that has the fucking eye of the tiger, wants to win, is the GOAT. I don't think it would be. I don't think it's a crazy thing for anyone's opinion to be that Nija Houston is the greatest skateboarder of all time.
No.
I think that's like that is a pretty lukewarm opinion for you to have.
It's my favorite joke in Real Bros is Simi Valley.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Is
my
there a
favorite
joke? Am I doing a bit from there?
Well, I mean, the joke is that they have a friend who is very passionate about skateboarding. And he's in a local Simi Valley competition.
Yeah.
And his boy's like, bro, that was the best run ever. Literally, you got this in the bag. Unless like Nija Houston or something shows up, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
And then he's right behind him or
Nija
whatever.
Houston,
and
he's
then,
right behind me.
But the girls of their whole crew are hanging out with him. And they're like, is he like good or something? and Jimmy Tatro, in my favorite line of the whole show, is like, yeah, he's the greatest skateboarder of all time.
He really is. He's the greatest skateboarder of all time.
He says,
dude.
yeah, he's like low key. the greatest skater that's ever lived.
So I'm not losing any sleep. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna pick it up in the fucking men's. It's gonna be great.
Remember when he had the locks
The dreads
all the
of
way
course.
down?
Yeah, I remember Tony Hawk's
That
father,
was
Kate.
so sick. He looked like a Guitar
He
Hero
was
character.
my number one. Like, okay, so around that time of skating, I was really into like I was getting into, weirdly enough, Jason Lee because I didn't know that he skated, and I found old like YouTube videos of Jason Lee skating. Jason Lee, for all those listening, is My Name Is Earl.
Yeah.
Okay.
And really good at skating.
Really good at skating. He was fucking dope at skating.
He's cool with it right now,
He's
too.
slick with it. He just opened a shop somewhere selling like candles or some shit.
What, really?
Like around in LA. And he owns the shop. I was gonna go by and just be like, I love you.
In addition to My Name Is Earl, Alvin and the Chipmunks is a big one.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he's Dave from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only the stuff I know. He's from Mallrats.
Yeah.
He's from Dogma.
Both those are cooler than the first two things.
Is he in
said.
Dogma? I don't know if he's in Dogma.
No, he's definitely in Mallrats. Though.
He's in Mallrats for sure. Mallrats
Yeah.
is the best of the Jay and Silent Bob movies in my opinion. Just my personal opinion.
Like of any Kevin Smith movie or just
Of
Jay
any
and Silent?
of the Jay and Silent Bob-ish movies.
Because Kevin Smith has movies where Jay and Silent Bob aren't there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So if they're not there, they wouldn't qualify.
Okay.
You could say probably Strikes Back or Clerks 2.
Dude, No, I think it's Mallrats.
I think it's Mallrats. it's just me though.
Mallrats is.
I'm not mad at anybody's Jay and Silent Bob opinions.
Mallrats is a really good vibe.
But I was really into Jason Lee and Bam Margera. I've always been such a big Bam Margera fan, and good for him. He's back, by the way.
Is he?
He's back doing well.
Good.
He's doing well. He's like skating again, and he's doing great, and he looks healthy. And one of those dudes who I just constantly am always. I don't think I actively push out positivity into the universe about any other human person,
But Bam Margera.
You know, like that's I'm constantly rooting for him. And I was really into Bam Margera, and I discovered Nigel Houston through Tony Hawk's Project 8.
Yeah.
And I was like, immediately I'm in love with this fucking dreadhead kid who is shredding. And anytime I got the opportunity to play as him, I would do so.
Yeah.
Great skater. Yeah, and he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Maybe you got your Tony Hawk opinion. Maybe you got your Rodney Mullen.
Has any of the men's skating happened yet?
Not that I'm aware of. It's really hard to keep up with the schedule, dude.
Coming up next week, I'm definitely doing another emo night on Friday. That'll be fun. That's Northern California.
Northern California.
Which is always good vibes. They're very nice people up there.
Nice. Whereabouts?
San
Francisco?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
One of the others.
Okay.
You put any word behind San?
Bernardino? San Dimas from where Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure are from? San Dimas.
I'll see you there. Wherever you want. San Valley.
San Clemente.
San
to Claus. All right, so you got emo night coming up.
Yes. And then, honestly, I'm just spacing. We're going to summer school to see our friends in only a couple weeks here. That's going to sneak up on us.
That's true.
And if you haven't gotten your tickets for idobi Radio's summer school tour, you should do that now.
Wherever
if you're
idobi summer school tickets are sold.
idobi.com.
Duh. I knew that.
You think I didn't know that here on idobi Radio?
Here on idobi.com right now. Idobi.com that I did call idobiradio.com like episode 1.
Yeah. Last episode.
Oh, boy.
Anyway.
So, yeah, go to that.
Yep.
All right, anything else?
What do you got coming up this week?
Nah, fuck all.
No sessions, nothing?
No, I got hit by a car this week.
All right.
That's all the time we got.
You didn't talk about that.
I'm going to go. I think we're good.
You didn't talk about getting hit by a car a single time.
I told you about that?
Well, I think, I'm just saying.
Did I tell you about that before, though?
Yeah, morning of.
Cool. All right. Well, then we're good. Just imagine it, you know? Got hit by a car. Well.
The driver's gone. Hey, wait.
The driver was gone. Driver was gone. I got hit by an Audi.
Man, you could have gotten, well, was it a nice Audi?
Well, first off, Audi's in general a nicer car,
yeah,
right? Than just your standard whatever.
SUV or
four-door
sedan,
mid-size.
You need a nicer than a
Toyota
RAV4. Yeah, you're gonna have a better time in an Audi than
you're gonna have a better time in an Audi
Chevy,
R8 than in your Chevy
your Ford Subaru.
You get yourself a Kia. That's all we got. I appreciate you guys tuning in to another episode of The Meantime on idobi Radio.
Listen to my band, not my weekend. Listen to Jared's Project Rat Park.
Tune in. Episodes are on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Pacific. Oh, shit.
Love you. Bye. Bye. Just turn it off. Go watch something else. Love you. Bye.